And here's the part that separates you from everyone else that gives up too early. It's your why. Why do you do this? Why do you deal with criticism and put up with this? What is your reason of going so hard? Why are you relentless? Why do you refuse to take no for an answer? Why do you care so much? Why are you so invested in this? Why are you willing to discipline yourself for this? Why are you willing to sacrifice things that other people wouldn't be willing to sacrifice for this? Why are you willing to be a hermit and study instead of hanging out on a Friday night? Huh? Why? What's your why? Why do you do what you do? And that's what separates you from other people. And everyone's why is different. But the investment in your why is the difference. The why is so much deeper and stronger than the rejection. Like, so it gets to a point where that why is more important. So the rejection, maybe the criticism, the disapproval, it becomes small. So you hear is that why in your ear. Why? What are we doing? What are we doing? Why are we doing this? Why are we investing? Why are we working hard? Why are we learning? Why are we studying? Why do we work every day? Why do we do the things we do? What is your why? And as a small creator that keeps going despite the backlash or dismissal, a lot of stuff comes with it. Despite everything, you still keep going. It's the why. And I respect the fact that you hold on to your why. It could be a place to speak your mind, a place to be who you want to be instead of who people tell you you have to be or need to be. Maybe you just like to create stuff. Maybe you just do. Maybe it was a childhood dream. Maybe you wanted to do this since you were a kid. Who knows? Maybe you have a special person you want to make proud, whether they're dead or alive. If they're dead, my condolences. But what is your why? Maybe to teach people things, show people things, get a different perspective on things for the better. And it's not easy. It's actually really freaking hard. Really freaking hard. And I respect you and I admire you for keeping going. You know, despite everything, you still